Hi guys, you're welcome back to my channel. In today's video I'm going to be showing you how to make a cornrow ponytail with a zigzag at the middle, as you can see from the picture. And I'm going to be showing you in details how you can achieve the zigzag at the middle of this style, so try not to skip any step of the video so you don't get to miss anything at all. The very first thing I'm going to be doing is to part the hair, and as you can see I parted the hair into three. You can make the vertical line go all the way down if you want, but for now I'm just leaving it as it is. And this point where I indicated the arrow is going to be where all of the cornrows are going to converge, because it's a ponytail and it's a low ponytail. The client want it to be a low one, and that's why I have the converging point as low as that. As you can see, I already started making the cornrows following the part that I already made in the beginning, and I'm just going to proceed by doing the same thing. And I'm trying to not make the lines straight. As you can see, I cut it a little bit wavy, so that's just to give you know, a little bit of sophisticated effect to the design. I just don't want it to be all plain straight ponytail kind of thing. Okay, if you don't know how to make feed-in cornrow, you can let me know in the comment section so I can try to make a video, you know, a very detailed and close-up video teaching you how to do the feed-in braids. But for this tutorial I'm just trying to show you the braiding pattern and also to show you how to achieve the zigzag at the middle. I'm going to be detailing the zigzag at the middle, so keep watching. Try not to skip any process so you don't miss that part of this style. Okay, so I'm just gonna keep braiding all the way through. If you feel the video is too fast, there is a feature on YouTube you can use to reduce the speed. All right, so I'm just gonna leave you to keep watching what I'm doing, and then I'm going to explain the zigzag step when I get there. And for the sake of those of us that may really need to know how feed-in cornrows are made, let me just bring it closer to the camera and reduce the speed a little bit so you can see. So basically the process is like you're making a regular weave, a regular cornrow, but you're just taking tiny pieces of hair extension and then you're adding it as you weave. So I'm just taking smaller pieces, I will add it, and then I will weave just like I will weave just once, and then I will take another piece of hair and add it to it and weave just once, and I will do the same. Just keep repeating the same until you are done with the whole row of the cornrow basically. Yeah, so but also note that as you proceed you should increase the size of the hair extension you add. So if you started with a really tiny bit, then just gradually increase as you go to your desired size actually. So that's what I'm doing. I'm just going to keep repeating the same thing until I'm done with the entire hair, and that's how I braided all those ones you've seen as well. Now I'm getting to the zigzag, and I'm just gonna turn her to the camera so you guys can clearly see the zigzag that I'm doing. So I just started it as normal, so I have just a big chunk of hair left at the middle. You don't need a tiny line of hair for the zigzag, you need like a big chunk of hair. So I started the big chunk of hair as normal, just straight to kind of following the same pattern that I was doing, and then I'm just going to cut another one diagonally, and this time I'm going to be braiding forward. You know, when I braid the rest I was braiding back, so I braided towards the back, then I cut another
diagonal, and then I'm going to add it to it and braid it forward. And then again I'm going to cut another diagonal from that big chunk of hair, and then I'm going to change the direction again. So I'm just going to keep repeating that until I'm done with the chunk of hair. And once I have a narrow hair, then I'm just going to braid it straight to the back. Okay, I hope that explanation is clear enough. That's just what I'm doing basically. You can just watch. I hope the camera angle is clear enough for you to see what I'm saying. So as you can see, I kind of changed the direction. I braided backward, and then I came forward, and then I turned backward again, and then I'm cutting another hair, adding it to it. Keep in mind that I'm using my right hand to hold on to my braid while I cut with the second hand, so I don't have it loosen up if I leave it alone. If I leave it alone, then it's just gonna loosen up. So just hold it with one hand and use the second hand to cut out the portion that you're going to be braiding next. Turn your direction and just keep braiding and braiding as normal. Once I'm done doing that straight to the back, that is the end of the front. And now I'm going to be moving to the back one, and I'm going to be braiding it upward to meet up with the ones I braided to the back from the front. You know what I mean? So it's kind of hard to explain, you guys, but I hope you get what I'm trying to say. So I'm just braiding the rest of the hair at the back, and it's just gonna converge at that point that I showed to you at the beginning of the video. Okay, and once you're done with that, that's all for the braid. And then I'm just adding the mousse, and I'm also blow drying the mousse, and I also dipped the hair in hot water. And after all of that is done, this is the finished result. I hope you like it. The client was really happy, and I was so satisfied as well, because it's looking so clean and beautiful. And just in case you're wondering, I think we use colors 30 and 35, 2 packs of expression hair in total. And that's why we have the autumn kind of vibe. The hair is just so good for the season. And I hope you like the tutorial in general. Remember to leave me a thumbs up, and also remember that there is always something for you on my channel. So subscribe, and let's meet again in my next one. Bye bye.